Game on, huh?
Yeah, we're hanging out at the Tuck E. Cheese, waiting on flight to leave for Anchorage this evening. Got a text from Expedia saying, well, actually United Airlines, saying that my flight to Denver had been canceled. And so I called United and talked to a lady, and I said, so what's up? And she said, well, it's been canceled, and so we've rescheduled you for tomorrow morning at 7:30. And I said, that's cool. I guess United's going to be paying for a hotel room because I drove 3 hours to get here. And she said, really? Okay, well, let me see what we can do. And so she put me on hold for probably 2-3 minutes and came back and said, okay, so we have a flight that we could probably leave this evening at 4:58. And I said, well, that would be good. She said, well, let me check on it. And then, another 2 minutes, and then came back. Yep, so we can do that. And so it's going to leave at 4:58 and arrive in Denver, Colorado at whatever time. And so just so you know, these departure and arrival times are exactly the same as your previous flight that was canceled. We're going to give you a new flight number. And then I talked to her about seating reservations and got it all hooked up. But my speculation is this. They overbooked the flight, and then they bumped, say, 24 people. And then they waited for people to call in and say, you're going to have to put me in a hotel room. And they said, uh-oh, well, we're going to reschedule these folks on the same flight, change the flight number, and then everybody else that gets booked just goes on a later flight that has less people on it. And so it's just a game that they're playing of trying to keep people, butts in seats, so to speak, but pretty lame.
Yeah. Yep, that's what's going
I'm
on.
like, whatever, all right, well, y'all can put me in a hotel.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, there's no way. We're going to drive back home 3 hours, then drive back again 3 hours, and then go back home 3 hours. No way.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, wow, they found the flight, the same time, that they had just canceled. They could have just said, we just rescheduled you for this flight that's leaving at the same time. Sorry for the inconvenience. If it was the same time and the same stops and the same arrival and all that. So
yeah, it's the same plane. They're just playing games.
Yeah.
Who's willing to bend over and take it, and who says hell no?
Yeah. Unbelievable. And that's just so that they don't have to pay somebody to get bumped or whatever. Like, who's willing to get bumped? We'll give you a free plane ticket. No, they don't have to bump people anymore. They cancel the flight. Cancel the flight. I don't know people that complain like us, but other people then just, they're like, okay, well, I guess we'll leave tomorrow morning then. It inconveniences people because they've chosen that flight for that amount of money, and then they get a totally different flight for the same amount of money when they could have maybe spent less on leaving tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Pretty lame, huh?
I doubt they're getting a refund.
No, they're not going to get a price difference or anything if they don't know about this. A scam. We're being scammed by so many people all the time. They lie all the time. You never know what to believe, anymore. There's so many untruths. So I hope that this doesn't happen to you, and if it does, you know what to do.
Word.
Word.